Coming up, we're going to be reviewing the Backyard Professor's live interview with Robert Shiepe, the Custodian File, and the footage of the Dragonfly UFOs that he claims are a real anomaly. Stay tuned. I'm Chris, and this is the Alien Avocado. Today's episode is one of those conversations that sits right on the edge between curiosity and controversy. And I want to be very clear about how we are approaching this from the start. We're not here to mock anyone. We're not here to scare anyone. And we're not here to tell you what to believe. What we are here to do is slow down and look carefully at a set of claims that have been circulating recently. Claims that challenge how we think about what's moving around us, what we notice, and what we might be missing. The focus today is on what has been called Dragonfly UFOs. Dragonfly UFOs. So these claims from Robert Shiepe, also known online as CustodianFile, who recently appeared on as a guest, on the Backyard Professor. Shiepe has been sharing footage that he says shows small, fast-moving aerial objects that don't behave like anything that we can recognize as a normal insect, bird, or man-made drone. And right away, I want to set expectations. Nothing in this episode is presented as settled facts. Everything we talk about today lives in the space between what's visible on camera and how that footage is interpreted. So, let's see how Shiepe became involved. According to Shiepe, this didn't start as some grand plan to document a phenomenon. It started with noticing things, tiny things, objects that showed up in the footage only after he reviewed it frame by frame. Things that weren't obvious in real time. Things that, once he noticed them, began appearing again and again across different recordings. And that's important because a lot of anomalous reports don't begin with certainty. They begin with repetition, with someone saying, "That's strange. I keep seeing this." That repetition, is what pushed him to start recording and documenting and cataloging and sharing what he was finding. So what does he mean by Dragonfly UFOs? When Shiepe uses the term Dragonfly UFOs, he's not saying these are dragonflies. He's describing how they move. The way he explains it, these objects don't drift or flutter randomly the way insects typically do. He describes sharp directional changes, sudden stops and starts, movements that are controlled rather than reactive to wind or environment. And again, this is his interpretation. What's visible on camera in many cases is a small object crossing the frame quickly. What Shiepe focuses on is how it crosses the frame and whether that motion matches known behavior. So let's look at a question in a video and then we'll continue.
Anyway, USO. So yeah, but what about this? Alien Avocado asks, what was the first moment you realized these weren't birds or insects, but something else entirely?
Because after 1 year, I asked myself, why are they only flying when government choppers show up? Why aren't they flying before that? Right? If everything's homogeneous in a world of randomness, they should be flying before the choppers. So that's really, and birds are easy to delete because the camera can easily see a bird. I'm using a Panasonic X1000 4K 60 frame, a really good quality camera on a tripod. I put a 14-inch custom 4K monitor on top. I made a light box around it so I could see outside. I attached 2 car radar detectors to the light box.
Okay, so he's saying that he has a high quality setup, and I don't know much about cameras or the functionality of the equipment that he's talking about, but it sounds credible. And if you want to look it up and comment below what you think, let me know. But it sounds like he has some pretty high-tech, high-quality camera and equipment to film these occurrences. So he's saying that they only seem to appear when there are these military aircraft flying through spaces. So that is interesting in itself. So it makes me kind of wonder, are they being guided? Are they being monitored? Or is this just a weird coincidence? Okay, so let's see the actual footage of one of these things caught on camera. It's really small. I'll try to catch it with the mouse cursor so that I can help you identify where it's at on the screen. But yeah, let's get into it. This is a clip again from the Backyard Professor's interview with Mr. Shiepe.
Yeah.
So we can hear you. So let's listen to this one.
Autofocus. Let's not have a problem. So far, I think I saw something underneath. So far, so good. That was really fast. KA band. We got a KA. There it is. There it is. Got a KA and a dragon right there.
Oh, okay, now Robert, I mean, come on, I couldn't have done that better myself. The very first one. Now,
Focus. Let's not have a problem. So far, I think I saw something underneath. So far, so good. That was really fast. KA band. We got a KA. There it is. There it is. Got a KA. Focus.
Okay, real quick before we look at the video again, slow down, I want to explain what I've researched KA band actually is. So a KA band is a portion of the microwave radio spectrum, roughly 26.5 to 40 gigahertz. It's commonly used for police radar, satellite communications, weather radar, and some experimental or high-frequency communications tech. So what triggered means a device, in plain terms, a device designed to detect radio or radar frequencies registered KA band energy nearby. So this does not mean that something was confirmed to be a craft. It does not mean something was intelligent or something interacted with a person or something originated from a non-human source. It simply means radio energy and that frequency range was present. So let's see, why does this come up in UAP discussions? People associate KA band with UAP discussions because some military and aerospace systems operate in KA band. It's a higher frequency and more directional than older radar bands. It feels more advanced than common consumer frequencies. So I guess that just would mean that it wouldn't be somebody, the average person wouldn't have anything that would trigger a KA band. So when someone notices unusual visuals and a KA band alert around the same time, they may interpret that as a correlation, even though correlation alone doesn't establish cause. But the important grounding context is that the Ka band can signal triggered. The Ka band signals can be triggered by many ordinary sources, including passing police vehicles, fixed traffic radars, satellite downlinks overhead, weather systems, nearby communication equipment, reflections or interference in urban environments. It doesn't alert you. It doesn't tell you when. It doesn't tell you what emitted the signal, where it came from, whether it's airborne, orbital, or ground-based, whether it's related to anything visible on camera. But, so how does this relate to Shiepe's claim? Okay, when Shiepe mentions Ka band, he is not proving the objects are technological. He is suggesting a possible correlation between unusual visuals and detected RF activity. Ka band energy was detected at the same time as the visual anomaly, which Shiepe interprets as potentially significant. And he encourages us to think outside the box, explore what this could be, because the possibilities are endless. Now let's check out a slowed down version and see if we can't get a better visual of this anomaly.
There's no birds. There was nothing in that video except that little dude. That is so cool. I can't help it. That's fun. Shall we do? Let's look at the second one. Let's look at the second one real quick.
I don't even know what they are. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the same one. Slow down. There's the first UAP, and there goes the second one. That's the K-band one.
I didn't even see it, Robert. Hold on. Let me put this up. It's probably pretty small, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to come way up to this screen. Didn't see. I see you've got another one that we can see, but I want to try to see this. So, all right.
According to Google Map, the helicopter is 6,000 feet away. 6,000 feet. There it is.
Ah, that thing is moving fast, isn't it?
It's hauling. It's hauling. Yeah.
Could you see it? I know it's fast. One goes directly under the aircraft, and then one goes above the aircraft. It's fascinating. And I believe when the second one goes over, that's when the Ka band is triggered. So, you might have to go back, you might have to slow it down, but that's pretty out of this world. Let's look at the next clip we have.
Really, yeah.
And I never tell people you will get one on your first try, but I hear it a lot. It is what it is. Again, where am I going with this? I want to see, obviously, let's just be frank, the Pentagon will want to build better missiles, but I want to see better medicine come from this. I want to see better pharmaceuticals. I want to see better X-ray machines. Because the X-ray machines we have, yeah, they're doing the best they can, but they could be 20x. They could be 2,000% better. And you know what happens when you have 2,000% better X-rays? You can diagnose cancer in 1 day instead of 1 year.
Oh,
that's why.
Yeah,
that's why. So I want better X-ray. Yeah, but we tell the Pentagon.
I get that motion. Yep.
Make your missiles, because you're going to do it with or without my permission. But I do want to see those X-ray machines at the hospital, hopefully within 10 years.
Guys, that's what I have for this episode of the Alien Avocado. That was an interview from the Backyard Professor interviewing the CustodianFile footage with Mr. Robert Shiepe. Special thanks to the Backyard Professor for giving me permission to do this reaction video and being so kind and putting so many of my questions up on the screen during his live. I thoroughly enjoyed being a part of the live and a part of the video. And again, special thanks to Mr. Shiepe for answering all the questions thoroughly. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you like and subscribe and share so that this content can reach more people just like you. I'm Chris, and this is the Alien Avocado.